Hey guys, Cuphead dropped a new DLC, The Delicious Last Course, and this brought two new Easter egg bosses on top of the three original bosses. So I'm going to show you the three original and the two new ones in this video, so let's get started. First, we're going to head over to aisle 1, and we're going to head down to this nice little garden called the Root Pack. And we're going to jump right in. You're going to beat this little potato guy here, but stop shooting right there because this next phase boss, which is an onion, look at him smile. Anyways, so don't do any damage to this because if you do, it'll start crying. But if you don't, that's when the secret boss comes out and it's a little radish. There he is. He kind of just comes at you like this. Pretty much all he does is spin and that's all he does. He just comes after you, spinning on the ground, adding a little bit of difficulty because you can't really stay on the ground. And then after you kill him, you just have to beat the carrot boss and voila. There we go. There's the first secret Easter egg boss down. Next, we're going to head over to aisle 2. And if you guys haven't noticed, there's one Easter egg boss for each original aisle. So once you get to aisle 2, you're going to head over to this little pyramid here, and you're going to Djimmi the Great. So he's on the second aisle. You're going to get started, and he doesn't have to worry about until the after the third phase. So once you beat the guy off the coffin here, he's going to come down, and he's going to mind read. Right before he's doing that, you're going to turn into a small little plane, and he's going to read that, and he's going to show up these nice little toys, and look at that. It's you. Well, maybe. And this Easter egg boss I thought was kind of easy compared to some of the other ones. Because all he does is sit in the middle, and he kind of just like attacks clockwise. So he's not too bad. All he does is kind of take up some odd space. So you're just going to do damage. Pretty simple. Just hit him a lot until he pretty much poofs, and he falls off. After that, you're just going to finish the main boss. And I mean, it's pretty simple. So after this, you're going to head over to aisle 3 and head pretty much all the way to the top, right before the railroad to the theater, where you're going to meet Sally Stageplay. So you're going to walk into the booth, buy your ticket inside, head on in, and look at that, you're part of the play. So this one's actually not too hard to get it started. It's right here in the beginning, first phase, and you're going to parry that heart there and jump onto this baby. What I didn't know is if you're actually Miss Chalice, you can just double jump onto the babies without having to parry. But there's going to be one on the right, then one on the left, and they're going to be all the way down. Boom, in the back, the cast is going to kill the husband. She's going to go up there and cry, because that was her future husband, I guess. And this is where phase 2 changes. Instead of the nursery, it's the nunnery. This changes is the nun is going to throw out rulers, and it kind of makes it a little more difficult because they're actually more aimed towards you instead of the baby just throwing out bottles. But once you actually beat phase 2, it's also going to be different. In phase 3, where you're going to see Sally and her dead husband, and it's not too hard. Actually, it's kind of the same, except this baby will throw out little things of fireballs, I think. I don't know, but it kind of makes a little extra challenge there, and it should be pretty easy if you're good at the game, unlike me, because I suck and I die all the time. But you're just going to do what you do, damage, and boom, they're gone. And then stage 4, exactly the same. She's going to fly around the sky. The only difference here is that there's no husband or baby in the background because, well, they're dead. So all you're going to have is the pastor and the nun, or is that a pope? I don't know. I guess he was probably a priest. Anyways, you're going to kill her. For the Easter egg ones, you're going to head over to aisle 4 and go to the nice little airport plane area to the right of the map and the Howling Aces. Once you get in there, you're going to beat the first phase. Nothing different there. And then in the second phase, you're going to have these 4 little dogs floating around you that are kind of annoying. What you want to do here is you're going to hit every dog till they're dark gray smoke. So right now there's white, but if you keep doing damage, right before they die, they'll turn dark gray. And I actually figured out this was easier to do with something I could actually control, so I switched to the default weapon. Boom, they're all dark gray, they're eaten by the dog. Now this is where the secret stage is. Instead of being flipped all the time and having that annoying inverse, you're just going to have to shoot the dogs. And the commander dog, I don't know what she is, but it's actually way easier than the original version for me because the inverse always messed with me and it was awful. I hated it. It was awful. So not having flipped every 10 seconds and like laser beams and all that fancy jazz, it was actually just shooting the pups, just kind of deal some damage, and then she'll eventually get knocked out. For the final hidden boss, you're going to head about 10 paces north of the plane, and you're going to talk to this little ghost guy standing by the tree. He's going to give you some dialogue, and then he's going to give you 3 hints: the contest to skill, broken artifact, and eerie graveyard. Well, obviously the graveyard's right there to your left. You're going to buy the broken artifact from the shop. And then the contest of skill is going to be up towards these guys on the podium. This kind of tricked me a moment, but after a few tries, I kind of figured out what they were talking about. One's going to say left down, left up, and then the last one's going to say only go up from here. Well, you're going to head back down to the graveyard after buying the artifact, and you're going to mess with these tombstones. After a few tries, I figured it out, but left down was obviously the bottom left up was obviously the top left, and then only going up from there kind of confused me because, well, there's no other layer, but after a couple tries, I kind of figured out I'll just go one to the right, and boom, you're going to see the celebrated ghost. You're going to have the option to click on this glow gravestone, and then you're going to take a little nap. Now that you're in the boss arena, it's going to be really chaotic because, well, there's fire, there's I don't like this fire beam, a cloud that's shooting lightning constantly. There's an angel and devil that are constantly switching. It's chaotic, but I'll give you the tip is once you're the one you're looking at is going to be the devil, while the other one is the angel. The angel does not deal any damage, but if you do look at him, what he is doing will turn into damage. So just kind of focus on one target. The tip I did was I kind of got centered in the middle of the arena, and I would just jump when the cloud came down, causing me to get onto the cloud, but jump right again, getting right back in my other spot. I used a tornado weapon, so it was just constantly shooting stuff at the devil that I was looking at. And once you got a good system, it's not too hard to beat. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you want to see me go over other Easter eggs in Cuphead, make sure to leave them down in the comments. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Peace out.